Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Made with lots of love. Chocolate and pumpkin might sound like a slightly odd combination, an odd couple, but when you put them together in a tart and add loads of Clover love, we promise you, and it is a promise, that you are on to a winner, and this looks like a winner. I'm looking at the end results. Grace Stevens, our Mama Bake.
Yes.
Our very own Mama Bake we got right here. We're, of course, using our Mama Bake containing 80% fat, which makes it ideal to cook the perfect tart. This is a pretty cool combo, something that I haven't actually encountered before. Something different? Is this normal, natural?
No, this is the perfect pairing because you've got this nice, rich, sweet pumpkin and you've got your dark chocolate, and I think it's just a match made in heaven.
So there is a particular process to follow when it comes to making a tart. So this is a great exercise in learning about how to make a great tart as well as a beautiful flavor combination. So where do we begin?
So let's begin with our tart base. So I've melted some Mama Bake here and blitzed a whole lot of chocolate biscuits in a food processor. That together.
The crumb and the crunch, and the base of your tart is vitally important. It's going to obviously absorb flavour, but you need something to cut through the kind of creamy texture as much as anything else of a good tart.
And it needs to complement your filling as well, which is why we're using chocolate biscuit. So we're carrying that theme all the way through.
And that's going to be the crunch.
Look at that. So this goes into your tart tin, and we're going to press it down firmly and then bake it for about 10 minutes at about 180 degrees, just to make sure that it's 100%.
That we've got the crystal. And there's a little bit of a hack you're using.
Yeah, I'm using the bottom of
because you want it to be nice and flat. And obviously the added bonus with Mama Bake, you're getting a nice source of vitamin A, vitamin D, ideal for all yummy bakes as well. It's a great baking aid, as the name would suggest.
Absolutely.
Good
flavour as well.
Yeah, and I would just recommend, because it is fresh, it has to be used within 30 days once you've opened it. And when you keep it open in your fridge, obviously you want it to be in an airtight container, but don't keep it next to other odour-giving foods. Don't leave it like an open onion next to it, because it will absorb that. It's fresh. It's must be treated as such. Okay, so we've got our basic vibe there.
Needs a little bit work, but we're going to move on to
But we'll work through it. Okay, so now our tart filling.
The filling needs a little bit of gelatine so that it can set firmly so you can slice it. So I've made it bloom here with a little bit of water, and then I've heated up my Clover cream, and then that's just going to melt in there. So you just do that on a stove top.
So you have bloomed it already in the water.
So blooming just means you take the powder and you put a little bit of warm water in it, and you leave it there so that not big globs of
so it starts to activate. Obviously that's been sitting there for a little while, so you want to kind of do this relatively quickly in the process. Cool.
So this is your time to use your guns. So some stunning full fat cream cheese.
Don't play around.
No, don't play around. And of course you want to beat this up with your pumpkin.
Oh man,
look at that. So the whisk is over there, Graham.
As awesome as what I would imagine the flavour profile is
going to
end up.
Isn't it a winter colour, isn't it?
Very cool.
This is a beautiful winter tart. It's stunning. Some cinnamon goes in there because we know that pumpkin and cinnamon are a match made in heaven. I'm going to throw in this melted chocolate.
And I mean, we love to cook with the dark chocolate. Obviously, it has a beautiful chocolate flavour
profile.
About
but 70%. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The keyword here is Clover to 33728. If you'd like us to send this ingredients list directly to your phone, look at that. Oh, it's blending beautifully. Try and get as much of that flavour in as possible.
Last thing that goes in is your cream, your Clover cream with your gelatine. So get that in. Mix, mix, mix.
Oh, that smells amazing, apart from anything else.
I'm just getting that lovely winter smells of your pumpkin and your spices and that melted chocolate.
This is comfort food.
This is stunning.
And the nice thing about a tart, if you're kind of breaking into the baking space, it's relatively simple. It's something that's hopefully is kind of flop safe. Okay,
and I mean, if your kids are keen, then just get them involved in the mixing.
The problem, the tasting of this mixture is kind of very tempting. So once we've poured our mixture in, which I assume you're going to do in just a moment, how long does it need to sit?
So you need to pour it into your baked shell, you know, as soon as possible, because that gelatine is going to start setting up. And you don't want to agitate it again after you've totally combined that, because you don't want to. That looks amazing. Okay. So I'm just going to carry on doing my tart shell here.
We'll get a smoother mixture. There we go. Stuart, the ultimate kitchen utensil is the hand.
Absolutely.
Okay. So while we put the finishing touches here, again, that keyword is Clover to 33728. SMS that. We'll send you a full ingredients list and a little blow by blow. But let's take you through the process of creating our beautiful pumpkin and chocolate tart.
Step aside pumpkin pie. Chocolate and pumpkin is not a well-known combination, but when you combine them in a Clover chocolate and pumpkin tart, you're in for a taste explosion. Add half a cup of melted Clover Mama Bake to 200 grams of crushed chocolate biscuits. Stir until well combined. Then scrape the crushed buttered biscuits into a tart tin. Press down and spread the biscuits evenly. Then bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, stir water through the gelatine and allow to bloom. Next, pour 50 ml of Clover fresh cream into a pot and let it simmer. Then add it to the gelatine. Stir to combine and set aside. Add 500 grams of pureed pumpkin to 250 grams of cream cheese. And whisk to combine. Then add 100 grams of melted chocolate, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, the gelatine cream mixture, and fold together. Pour the filling onto the biscuit base and set in the fridge to set overnight. Decorate with icing sugar and edible flowers and tuck in. Give your family a winter-themed treat with this delicious Clover chocolate and pumpkin tart.
Made with love by Clover.
A beautiful winter treat indeed. So once we've obviously had our baked base, and now we are putting in our beautiful pumpkin and chocolate filling, which does, I mean, this looks like the most amazing dessert and something that you can kind of prepare one in advance.
You can. You make it the day before, even 2 days ahead, and then just take it out the fridge just before you serve it.
And just guard it while it's in the fridge.
Yes,
how long will it need to set in the fridge?
About 3 or 4 hours.
Okay, so you can
So
do
you
this
can
on the
do
fly.
this, yeah. Do it in the morning and then enjoy it for dessert in the evening.
Oh man, I suppose you could even get kind of creative, maybe a bit of white chocolate drizzle or something just to decorate,
absolutely.
just have a little bit of fun with
And
that.
some more Clover cream to decorate
to
as
finish
well.
it off.
Also serve it with the Clover cream.
Oh man, our 80% Clover Mama Bake coming to bear here, but there is a beautiful range for those living healthy, living on the go, whether you just wanted a beautiful slice of freshly baked bread or you want to include it in a beautiful chocolate and pumpkin tart. But of course, for this recipe, the keyword is Clover. SMS that to 33728. I want to have a taste. I cannot wait for 4.5 hours. I don't think, am I allowed to have a taste? I don't think I am. I don't know if I'm going to have a taste.
Go for it.
Wow. Wow.
Nice, eh?
That is so interesting. That is awesome.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.